Welcome to my video. My name is Harshal Dethe. I am from second year BTech Computer Science and Engineering, specialization in Artificial Intelligence. My register number is ULK19CS 2001. This is object oriented programming lab experiment number 1. In this experiment, I have got question allocated is set 2. So here are three questions in the set. The first program is if first two integers sum is equal to last two integer. So this is the first program. This is the header file hash include IO stream. This is input output stream and using namespace standard. This is the standard because we can't use here .h, so this is we are using here the standard in the main program. And I am taking the four integers that is a b c d. Here are the four integers in cout. Enter the number of a b c d. Here is the input a b c d. So in if statement, if the first condition, if the condition is true, it will print true, or if the condition is false, it will print false. So this is, so first two numbers, if I entered 1 and 2, the output is 3. And this is if I entered here 1 and 2, the output is 3. If 3 is equal to 3, the condition is true, it will print true. If I entered another number here, if 1 plus 3, the output will be changed, so it will go in false. So here I am running the program. So this is the output of the program. I'm entering the number. So this is the condition is become true because 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 and 1 plus 2 also is equal to 3. So 3 is equal to 3, the condition is true, and the output we got true. So I'm moving to the second question. So the second question is using while loop and switch case statement, find factorial, sum of all numbers and sum of odd numbers. So this is the header file hash include IOStream using namespace standard. In the main, we have to select the choices. So the first choice is factorial, second choice is sum of all numbers, and the third choice is sum of odd numbers. In while loop, uh, the condition is 1 because the while loop works on the block of statement, and if the condition expressed is true, it will continue the statement. So in the while loop, we can if we are continuing the statement, so enter the number, the numbers I tell three choices. In switch case, we can choose any three of the conditions. So in case 1, the factorial of the number. So number, enter the number. Here we have to enter the number in for loop. If the if I equal to 1, we are initializing this, and the factorial is uh, 1 1 1 multiplied by I, because the I is 1. So it will work inside the loop. The for loop syntax is, here is the initialization in the second block. The this Here is the condition, and print in this slash there is increment or decrement. So in for loop, we are using this syntax. After the running program, you will get the outputs. In the second case, the sum of numbers. So while number is greater than 0, because if the number is less than 0, it will go in the negative. So we have taken here n is greater than 0. So m is equal to n mod 10. It will module the number by 10 and store it in m. So here is the sum. Sum 1 is equal to sum plus m. In the above, we have declared sum and initialize is 0. So here is 0 plus 0 equal to m. So the number which is mod, it will it will store in m, and here is the output. and the number which we have entered, it will divide it by 0, and till the number is the equal to sum, so it will print in the output, and the condition is break. In the last, if the number is odd, if we enter the number I equal to 1, I is greater than equal to n, because it will check the number I plus plus the odd number starts from 1. So if we have taken n, if we have put this one, and as the above we have taken this sum 2 equal to sum 2 plus I, and in and it will print the sum of all. In the case 4, if we put the input 5, it will show the default wrong choice, and case 0 and case 4, it will show the exit screen. So here I am running the program now. So this is the output of the program. So I am choosing the case 1 factorial, the factorial of 10. So this is the output of the 10. In the second case, I'm choosing second case. So sum of 10, it is showing 1, because it will mul it will add in this, while number is greater, because 10 is greater than 0, so it will go inside the loop. It will module sum 1 is equal to sum plus m. It will go inside and divided by 10. It will break the statement and print 10, and I'm now choosing the third case. This is the third case. I'm entering the number 7, the odd number, same as the above. It will go inside, and the number is starts from 1, so it will go inside sum 2 is equal to sum 2 plus I. Or this is the output, this 7, I if I put here 5, it will show the wrong choice, because here are only 4 cases. I entered 4, it will exit out. So this is the second program. Now I am going to third program. This is the header file, and third program is pyramid. So I have taken three integers r, I, j. Enter the row. I is equal to r, I is less than equal to I, pre decrement I, because if I have enter I equal to 5, so it will check inside the number is greater, so it will go inside j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to I, pre increment I, it will print the output. Now I am running the program now. So this is the output. I am entering the row 5. So this is the output. Here I have entered the number 5. 5 is equal, I is equal to 5. 5 is greater than 1. So the condition is true. It will go inside. The number will become less inside. So again it will print this 5 times. Again will go up. Then the number is less. So here will become 4. 4 is less than equal to 1. So it will print here 4. It will minus 3. Minus 3, 3 is greater than equal to 1, so it will print here 3. Again here will become 2, and here will become 1. So this is the output of my program. So I have completed showing the output of the program. Thank you for watching my video.